All right, man. We are back. We're back in the building, and tonight, getting ready to bring you another banger like we do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Real to Sports podcast, and welcome to another episode of the Real to Sports Talk Show. Like I just said, man, we got a banger for you guys tonight as we are going to touch on the NBA, particularly Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Finals between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics, man. And for the very, very, very first time, we will have double trivia tonight. Double trivia, the NBA and NFL trivia titles. Both titles will be on the line tonight as a new Real to Sports NBA trivia champion. Philly G puts his championship on the line against Rockstar Rock. And for the vacant NFL Trivia Championship, we will have Wall Street versus Young Mark. So stay tuned to find out who will be champion right here, ladies and gentlemen, on the Real to Sports Talk Show. Man, thank you guys so very much for being here with us on this crazy Thursday night, man. Usually we here on a Saturday, but we are here on a Thursday night instead, man. Again, going to bring you a banger show tonight. Man. So again, thank you guys for being with us wherever in the world you may be, wherever in the world, man. And ladies and gentlemen, man, if you guys will be so generous, you know how I beg every show. That you guys hit that thumbs up for us. Hit that thumbs up, man. You first timers, man. You also do the same thing and hit that subscribe button. The subscribe button is a little watermark down in your right-hand corner. Hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications. Follow us on Twitter at Real to Sports. Follow us on Twitter, man, and join the illustrious group of men and women on Facebook, man. We are called the Real to Sports group. Join up that group on Facebook. And speaking of illustrious, man, please allow me to introduce you guys to some of the illustrious men right here. The illustrious men, the phenoms of YouTube sports community. They are the phenoms. They are the Real to Sports podcast panel. All right, man. America's team, representing America's team. They're the five-time. We them boys, 5 times Super Bowl champion, the Dallas Cowboys representing the Charlotte Hornets tonight. Deck down in the Hornets, baby. Do not cross the street. Wall Street's in the building.
That's right.
My fishing partner right there, baby.
That's all right. We're going to get him in there.
Yes,
soon.
sir. Yes, sir.
And Mark,
yes, sir.
Be careful crossing the street tonight, Mark. I'm in the mood for a sweep. Like the Lakers got swept. I feel it. Feel it, Mark.
Ooh, you love it, baby. The tension's in the air. The tension is in the air, baby. All right, man. Representing the Steel City, Blitzburg in the Steel City. The Terrible Towels, they are in the building. And they are he's the man with all the rings, matter of fact. And they are the 6-time Super Bowl champion. They are the Pittsburgh Steelers. And man got his Gator shirt on down in the bayou, man. It's Deuce. Them Gators.
I bet Street, you felt good about them 5 titles to host introduced us, huh?
6 greater than 5.
Yeah.
Oh man. What my man at? Mr. President. Mr. President is in the building, man. Mr. President representing the 3-time Super Bowl champions. The Autumn Wind, the illustrious Silver and Black, the Las Vegas Raiders. No doubt the Raiders is in the building. The Raiders. He's Oklahoma State's alumni. And he is the Cal Ripken and Lou Gehrig all in the one of the Real Sports Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a young Marcus.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? To my opponent in NFL trivia tonight, as the old saying goes, sir, beat me if you can, survive if I let you.
Oh, now, Mark. You said that twice now. They come out so good.
And unlike my opponent tonight, when I stepped in the ring and said that, I didn't get knocked out in 4 rounds.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. All right, man. Saxonville, representing Saxonville and Duval. Duval is in the building. Saxonville, just Teal with it. They are the AFC South Division champion, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and representing the Cardiac Kids tonight, the Boston Celtics. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Rockstar Rock.
Yeah, people, go out there, subscribe to the Real Sports Podcast. What are y'all waiting for? Like, I should have been done this yesterday.
Tell them,
go
bro.
Boston. Go Boston.
Let's go. Let's go. And last but not least, man, Fly Eagles Fly. Fly Eagles Fly is their motto, representing the Bird Gang. They are the Bird Gang. They are the 1-time Super Bowl champion. They are the Philadelphia. Oh, let me add this on here. They are the defending NFC champions. Yes. They are the Philadelphia Eagles, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir. I know y'all see that bird.
The Bird Gang is in the building. And he is the new Real Sports NBA trivia champion. It's Philadelphia's son. Philly G is back.
We in the building, G. Baby. The champ is in the building.
Philly G's-o. Let me get that Philly steak, baby. Philly steak, no mayo. Can't stand mayo. Can't
what?
Do it, man. Nah,
wait, hold on. Hold on,
bro. Can't do mayonnaise, bro.
Mayo now. Hold on.
Mayo, man.
Nah, I can't do mayo, bro.
That's a dry sandwich.
I got
steak mayo on it, boy.
I got me a steak and cheese. Got mayo, ketchup, and cheese on that.
No, bro.
Can't have it. And some lettuce.
No. You give me some mayo, I'm throwing it right back. Bro. I can't eat no mayo. Garbage. It's trash. Y'all can have that, bro.
I like chicken Phillies. I get the mayo on it.
It's got to be Boom. It's got to be Boom. Yeah, Raider. Yeah, that's Boom. What up, Boom? Watching from Facebook, our Facebook group, the Real Sports Group. It's got to be.
It's a wise man right there.
Boom.
You notice how you said Raider for life, not Steeler, not Cowboy, not Eagle, not Jaguar. Raider for life.
He just a little misguided.
That's all.
Just a little misguided.
He said, "How?" Oh, that might be what it is. Paris.
Bonjour.
What's happening, pimp?
Bonjour, s'il vous plaît.
Paris is in the building, man. Paris mystery sauce. That's Sauce, man. What up, Sauce? Oh, Philly G. Oh, yeah, Philly G Wi-Fi. Here we go. But again, man, shout out to Paris. Paris is in the building. All right, man, we're going to jump right into this thing. We ain't going to waste you guys' time tonight. We are going to get into it, which is Game 5. Critical Game 5 of the Eastern Conference 2023 Eastern Conference Finals as the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics, they survived, man. The Boston Celtics, that comes alive just in time, storming back from a 9-point deficit early in the second half to crush Miami and keep its season alive. It's not a rallying cry with much rhythm or magic to it. Don't expect to see that splashed across T-shirts laid out at every seat in the TD Garden for tonight's game, Game 5. But not becoming the NBA's latest playoff sweep victim was as good as anything else the Celtics had Tuesday. For now, the number of teams in league history that lost a best of 7 series after digging themselves a 3-0 hole remains frozen at 150. Now, no one has ever came back, but with their 116-199 victory in Miami, the Celtics still have a chance. Jaylen Brown said this, and I quote, "We want to come back to Miami. We want to come back to Miami." Boston's Jaylen Brown said, "If that happens, I feel like we'll feel good about ourselves." Boston's goals have grown smaller, its vision more narrow, given its ongoing I can't even read today, predicament. Unfinished business with a question mark. That theme for the 2023 season of returning to the NBA Finals and this time winning the championship has been dialed back to just winning one home game in the Eastern Conference Finals. That was a lot to read. Okay, so the Celtics, man, they stayed alive. My question to the panel here. First of all, let me just do this. I'm gonna start with Boston Celtics fan Rock himself. And what did you think about Game 5? Your comments and give me your input on Game 5 before I go into my question.
Having a little turbulence right now, but other than that, Game 5, I said, like I said, they needed to come out and play with some fucking heart, play with some pride. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at play for the jersey and the name, play for the name on the jersey and the name on the back of the jersey. Represent who you is. You gotta understand, like, putting on that Celtic green, you're carrying a legacy of what has been put out there in the NBA for over like 17 decades. I mean, what am I saying that right? 7 decades or so?
Yeah.
However. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? They gotta understand that we gotta go out there tonight, do the same little things that we did in Game 5, and keep pushing, keep doing those. Same little things we did in Game 4. We gotta do that in Game 5. Rebound, offensive rebound, take good shots. Don't force it. Yep. If we see force it, and break the defense down and play good defense.
Yes, sir.
And just play through Tatum. If we gotta play through Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Everybody else just gotta eat when it's their opportunity, but we have to play through them too. And try to contain Jimmy Butler as best as we can, and Bam Adebayo and the shooters that they have.
Are you impressed with your team, the Celtics, for their play and their heart to just don't give up?
Yeah, I'm impressed. The reason I'm impressed is because of the simple fact is when Miami made a run, they kept their poise. In the first 3 games, we'll make a run, and Miami would come back, and it was like we'd just lose our poise for some reason because we didn't, them first 2 games. Game 3 just was, we got whooped in Game 3. So, but the first 2 games in Boston, when we had a lead and Miami made a run, it felt like they just was like, fuck it, we can't do nothing. But when Game 4, when they made a run, we stuck in there. We kept fighting. That's all we need to do. If Miami make a run, keep fighting. They just human. They human just as much as everybody else on that court. So eventually they're gonna run out of gas and miss some shots. So It's just about staying aggressive. And like I said, if we continue to do the little things that Miami does to win, we're going to take Game 5 tonight.
Okay. Street. What did you think about? What did you think about Tuesday's game, man? The Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. What did you think about that?
Man, like I was telling y'all, this past Tuesday, I think it came down to the 3-point shooting. It came down. The Celtics, to me, they are a feast or famine 3-point shooting team. If that
Big
three
time.
ball is falling for them, and they're hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
Miami, I just don't see Duncan Robinson, Lowry, and Bam going combined 17 points. You know what I'm saying? Again, maybe tonight. So I wanted to pick the Heat, but with Gabe Vincent being out, I'm gonna go with the Celtics, giving the Celtics the edge probably tonight. But I just don't see Duncan, Lowry, and Bam playing that bad again. So it may be close. Before this is over, I might change my pick, host. I might talk myself into changing my pick. Because I don't think those three players gonna shoot that bad tonight. I really don't. And the Celtics, man, they up and down with that 3 ball. They live and die. What they shoot? They shot 18 for 45. 40%. They shot 40%. 40%. And Miami shot 8 for 32. You know what I mean?
That's
so you're gonna lose most of the time. There's that big discrepancy. You're gonna lose.
Oh yeah. You shoot 40, you're out.
Host, I'm gonna change my pick tonight, host. I've been taunted and poked tonight. I'm gonna go with Miami. Going in there tonight and Boston,
Steal the deal.
Lack of a better word, they choking up tonight. Boston pissing the bed tonight. I'm feeling Boston gonna piss the bed tonight, and Miami gonna go in there and steal one. Jimmy Butler tonight. It's gonna be all Jimmy tonight. And that's
Jimmy
what
show.
I really do. I looked at it. And
I like that energy, Wall Street. I like that energy.
I'm just saying, I don't think them 3 guys gonna play that bad again, man. I look at Bam. Bam always play good in Boston for some reason. So he only gave me 10 points at home. I see him trying to, get his face back. Duncan, 2 points. Duncan gave you 2 points. Duncan Robinson gave you 2 points. I look for him to be better. And Kyle Lowry, he has to be better. He only scored 5. So he has to be better. I'm gonna hang my hat on that Heat culture, man, to go in there and get them one tonight.
Well, Spo.
Yeah, I changed my pick, host.
Okay. Spo it is in the Heat. Ms. Shaw said, hope you guys having a blessed Thursday. It's always Friday. It's already Friday for me.
Wow.
Hey man, we doing good over here, bro. Appreciate it, man. Hey, you over there on payday. Over there on payday, yo. God dang. Hey, it's early in the morning over there. And he watching the Real Sports Podcast.
Quitting this.
This is like almost 2 a.m. over there.
Really?
Yes,
Look at that, man. Look at that love, man. It's 2 a.m. over in Paris, France. And he's watching the realest podcast on YouTube. Philly G, man, what you think of game 5, brother? Oh, is it 4? Oh, 4. I'm sorry.
Is it 4? Tonight's game.
Sorry. Game 4. I'm sorry. What did you think of game 4 Tuesday night, man, with the Boston Celtics?
Much like I told you guys, like I watched the highlights of it. From what I saw, it seems like the Celtics want to win this series. I know it took them long enough, but that you can use that as motivation. You beat them at their home. Like this is a hot team in Miami that everybody's been talking about with Jimmy Butler taking this team of G Leaguers, as one of our podcast members has said once. But
Street.
Honestly, yeah.
I tell no lies, host.
I know T-Rod might not want to hear this. But I gotta go with my favorite color tonight. I see Boston winning tonight, going back to Miami, and forcing a game 7 after this. I know that's thinking far ahead, but I say that they win tonight. I believe that Tatum gets it going. He gets hot, and then it starts trickling down all the way to the last player. They got to have their bench tonight as well play great. And they are going to have their bench play great. But it's not going to be an easy game. I think it's going to come down to either the wire or we're going to see overtime. Jimmy's going to have his boys ready to take this series tonight.
The thing about Philly G, when he called overtime, he usually hits it. I mean, he did it in football. He called overtime like twice. And I'm like, damn. Football, he went overtime. Yeah. Okay. Keep going,
Just,
Fuji.
just if y'all watch the game tonight, or when y'all watch the game tonight, be prepared for that if it does happen. But I'm gonna predict it. Overtime happens, but Boston pulls out the win.
I hope it does happen because I'm taking it over. I need more minutes on the clock.
Final score prediction. Whew. I'm gonna say 134 to 132, Boston.
Shit.
Good God.
It's gonna be high scoring, man.
Dudes ain't gonna play no defense tonight.
Is anybody gonna play?
So rec league game for 12 minutes.
Everybody got a high hand. That's like a Sacramento King Golden State game. Damn.
Well, yeah, that's my prediction. Man.
Okay. All right, Mr. President, what you think of Game 4, Eastern Conference Final between the Heat and the Celtics? What you think about that game?
I'm trying to be as respectful as I can, but bumping, I'm a heel. You know,
yeah, you are.
rock and roll. There's a rock and roll Hall of Famer by the name of Aretha Franklin. She used to have a hit song called "Chain of Fools," and that's exactly what you is if you thinking that Game 4 from Boston was any kind of revelation, like they're gonna turn the ship around and get all kinds of motivated to win Game 5 and Game 6 and Game 7. Nah, bro. Don't buy into that fool's gold. I ain't falling for it. I trust Joel Embiid's health in the playoffs more than I trust the Boston Celtics. Hey, boo all you want, man. Boo all you want. You know what I'm saying? But at least when my team had Kemba Walker, he was an all-star. He didn't do nothing in Boston. But yeah, I don't see it, man. I can't. You can't lay an egg like they did in Game 3 and Game 2.
Yeah.
Especially Game 3, it just left too much of a bad taste in my mouth. I can't pick Boston even if my life depended on it. I would trust Derek Carter to win me a game in a foot of snow in December in Lambeau before I trust Boston to win this series. No, sir.
Well, we know that's not gonna happen.
Right, and we all know Boston ain't gonna win this series. So come on and join the off season with us, buddy.
Hey, where y'all at?
I just said come join the off season with us, buddy.
Where Charlotte been at for the last 5 seasons?
We've been winning that Kemba Walker trade, sir. We've been winning that Kemba Walker trade.
All right.
Even with
we got Terry Rozier. Y'all got Kemba Walker.
You know what I smell? I smell an excuse, brother.
Ain't no excuse, bro. Look, man, it's one thing to have talent all over the team. Like, you got Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Robert Williams, among others on your team, and y'all can't do diddly poo squat with them. Every time y'all get a chance to bite the apple, y'all can't never finish the job. Like, I'm done picking y'all, getting my hopes up, believing in y'all. And again, like I said, it's just no way in hell you can come back from Game 3. That's like Baron Corbin in the WWE right now, turning his career around where he's at right now creatively. It's just not going to happen, bro.
The lone wolf?
Not even a lone wolf. Exactly what JBL said.
Happy Corbin?
Exactly what JBL said to Baron Corbin in his most recent gimmick. You can't polish a turd. I've already tried. This is not going to happen, bro. Boston go ahead and kick rocks. Like Ray Charles used to sing, hit the road, Jack. It's over for it. Bye-bye.
Rob. Damn. Oh, man.
Yeah, whatever.
That's the most savage
that,
deal I've ever seen.
No comment?
That was wild.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I appreciate that, though, because, I mean, hey, that's all he got to go off of. That's all you got to go off of when you got a losing franchise. That's all you got to go off is how other teams are doing well. So when they're doing well and you see them do bad, you know, that's all they got to go off of. Oklahoma State losing franchise,
right?
You know, I'm sorry, college. You know, they haven't even sniffed it. They never gonna sniff a BCS championship game.
We sniffed it in 2011. We just got messed up by computers, but it's all good.
Y'all
You got
sniffing.
messed up. I'm talking about, but since the college playoff, how far have y'all got?
We got sniffed by the rule book. The refs
Bruh.
screwed us out of a chance for the title in 2016.
Bruh.
Don't get me started on that, bro.
Bruh.
Do not get me started on that, yo. That's
Bruh.
why I hate Cooper Rush to this
If
day. Don't
wasn't
do
fifth,
that.
we all be dead.
Stop
Hold
it.
on, hold on.
Stop it.
Oh boy, Deuce.
Hey, man.
Make something out of this, Deuce. Because
I don't think there's nothing else for me to say. I don't know what you want me to say after Mark did what he did, but
yeah, Mark came in like a straight MJF heel.
I partially agree with him. I don't think that, somehow they just wake up and realize, oh, it's the conference finals. Maybe we should play hard.
Facts.
I don't think that happens, and I agree with Street. I don't think Bam, Duncan and Kyle Lowry have as bad of games as they do. Do I think the Celtics win tonight? Yes. I think they go back home and they defend their home court. There's no way they're winning this series, though. They're not winning 4 straight. Like I just don't. I don't believe that. Now, once again, I can be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll come back on this show and say it. Street knows that. My biggest look for Game 5 is I want to know which Robin is going to come to play. Both Batman came to play in Jimmy Butler and Jason Tatum in Game 4. But honestly, neither one of their Robins did. Jaylen Brown's still playing terribly. He put up 17 points. That's just not going to cut it. Him scoring 17 points is not going to win 4 games straight. I think he does play well, though, in Game 5, being back at home. But I just don't see him, just going for a 30-piece in Miami. Is he capable? Yes. But I just think, he's in a little bit of a slump right now. And we're going to see if Bam decides to come to play. And I think it's a perfect storm for him to do so, knowing that he loves to play in TD Garden for some reason. I don't know why, but it seems that whenever he goes in there, I don't know if it's the fans, I don't know what it is, but he goes in there and he plays his tail off every time he steps in there. So I think it's going to be a close one. I think we get a good game tonight. I think we get 2 good back-to-back games for the first time in this series. And I think the Celtics pull out a close one. But I still got the Heat winning this series, and all Jokic and them boys out west are doing is just sitting there waiting on them to come in that whoever's gonna come in at high altitude, and it's gonna be rough over there, bro.
It's gonna be rough.
Believe that.
I said that too. I was like,
Nuggets winning their first championship.
Series go 7, yo. That first game.
Game gonna be
2
rough.
days
It's
after.
gonna be rough.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Because I think Game 7 is Monday. If it does go to Game 7,
Game 1 is Thursday.
Game 1 of the NBA Finals would be Thursday.
Yeah.
So
You
wouldn't have time to adjust yourself. Maybe a day and a half, maybe depending on driving to adjust yourself to the altitude.
So win the damn series. It's like win the series or get eliminated for either team.
Yeah.
If it goes to Game 7.
And there was some oxygen tanks on, I'll tell you that. But
I
I want to ask,
No, I was saying for them, Boston.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, the
tonight.
Nuggets is chilling. Hell yeah. I mean, it's gonna be something for the both of them, boy. I'm gonna ask 2 questions, man, for the Celtics. But I want to hear that Boston is 10-11. 10-11 at home in the last 2 postseasons, man. Damn. It's the odds is not against them. And Boston right tonight they have it's a 45. They got a 45 now since they won Tuesday. Now they have a 45% chance of winning the series, and that's very high. Being down 0-3, that's very high. 45% of winning the series now, and it's amazing how that one game really just changed everything around. But my question, and again, I start off with the Celtics fan himself, Rock. Now you can. It's a question: agree or disagree? The Boston Celtics have to. They have to play a fast, up-tempo type style play the rest of the series now to survive. And I mean that's Tatum, Brown, and Devin White. I'm gonna put Devin White in there because he's like the third. To me, like the third Derek White, I'm sorry. Derek, he's like the third best player to me on the Celtics. I mean, you know otherwise, but you agree or disagree, Rock. They have to play because Miami's style is go boom, 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 pow. So Boston is pass around, pass around, pass around, shoot. But they're gonna have to go. They're gonna have to go fast. So, do you agree on that?
I mean, we're gonna have to go fast in spurts based off of I would say just off of like off our defense, for like defensive rebounding. We're gonna have to get it up and go. But as far as like, in the half court game, Miami's going to play that 2-3 zone, that 2-3 man switching zone
Gonna have
that
to.
they've played. No, but I'm saying that's what they've been playing all
Oh
series.
yeah, okay. Yeah,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
play man to man. They've been playing that
No.
2-3 switch zone where they playing high up on they're bringing their guys higher up on the wings. So it's like you're
Mm-hmm.
guarding. It's like you got four people that you're pretty much guarding, and Bam controlling the sideline or the baseline per se. So in order to keep them from getting into that set defense every possession, yes, we're going to have to push. We're going to have to push the rock. But I don't think that we got to push the rock, start off to finish, because when we try to do that, Jimmy Butler usually gets going in certain spurts when that's the style that they actually want to play. Miami
Yeah.
wants us to play, get it up and down, force the ball, force turnovers. That way, if they got an advantage on the trapping, or as far as trapping before they get into the zone, it plays right into their hand. And that's what we did in the first three games by trying to play to their tempo as far as getting out and running every single possession. And you see Marcus Smart was turning the ball over. Malcolm Brogdon turning the ball over. We had Jaylen Brown turning the ball over. So, and as well as Jason Tatum. So we can't. The best thing about us is if we put up, fast break points, it's good in spurts, but we have to beat them on the offensive boards as well. Second chance points is
Second
going to help
chance.
us as far as like that balance that we need. I
Mm-hmm.
think, yeah, that's what I believe. Second chance buckets is going to help us with the balance that we need as far as containing them getting out and running on us
So
on
you
offense.
in the TD Garden, it's going to be loud.
Mhm.
Now the loudness of the crowd is going to be there. I think the loudness need to match the tempo. That's all I'm saying. Philly G, what you think, Philly G?
I think
Should
that
they be play? Should they play a faster? That question is, should they play fast? Not just tonight, but for the rest of the series in order to survive, man, against Miami.
just play their game, man. I don't. I won't say play fast, but play your game, not theirs.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Boston has been up to this point good on defense, but they need to be great. They need to be better. They need to stop shots. They need to stop shooting from the daggone three so much.
Mm-hmm.
Go in the paint. Go down below. Use your guys that can make the shots, and then for defense, Marcus Smart should be leading the defense because he's a great defensive player. But once again, going back to the answer to your question, yeah, play your game, bro. Like you know, I'll give it to him. He's from Oklahoma State. I never liked him from the gate, but but I can't deny that Marcus Smart is not one of the best players in the league right now when it comes to defense. But it shouldn't just be him. Just play as a team. And then for Miami, on their side, they're gonna play their game. But once again, nobody needs to be speeding up anything. Just play your game.
Okay.
Don't be slow
Deuce.
like Harden though.
No,
Slow like
don't be like
Harden.
that.
When it's like 1 minute left in the quarter and he's walking up the daggone court, bro, do something. Move with some urgency at that point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
until then, nah, just play your
That's the
game.
key word, urgency. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I said. But Deuce.
Yeah, I agree with Philly G. I think you just play your game. Whatever your game plan is, if you're Joe Mazzulla, you stick with it. You know what I mean? You absolutely have to make adjustments, but I don't think I go into the game saying, I'm going to play this, this way to I don't know. I just you just stick with your guns and kind of roll with work last game, and that's what T-Rock said. That's rebounding the basketball. That's shooting the 3-pointer at a higher clip. Which was, like you said, 40%. But I don't think they can sustain that level of play if they do that. They had the turnover bug pretty bad in the first 3 games, and I like T-Rock said, I think that's what that goes back to is them trying to do that. But the bigger thing for me is how many double teams they shoot the ball in. You know, like a lot of bad shots. Jaylen Brown has been shooting a lot of bad shots.
Terrible.
And the Heat are just playing basketball the right way and making that extra pass. You know, Max Strus may be hot, but depending on who's closing out and how they're closing out, if that guy in the corner is open, he's getting a rock. And that's been the beautiful thing about their team is they're all selfless. They all pass the ball. When it comes down to Boston, they have 2 shot takers. You know what I mean? Derek White's a shot maker at times. He can make shots, but those other dudes take tough shots. Tatum takes tough shots. Jaylen Brown takes tough shots. Only problem is Jaylen hasn't hit those tough shots this series, and it took Jason a little while to start making those tough shots. But that's what they do, and that's what they get paid to do. But I don't think you come out trying to run the ball. You come out, play your game. Tatum needs to get into the paint. He needs to be the primary ball handler all night. It starts with him being able to get into the paint and kick out to those Al Horfords, Derek Whites, Grant Williams when he's in the game. Those shooters that are outside, they're going to have to be big for him. So,
how did you say him?
That's basically what I was saying, Deuce. That's what I meant by getting the paint.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Tatum should finish with around 5 or 6 assists tonight. Getting into the paint and being able to kick out to wide open shooters. I think he stuffs the stat sheet tonight. He's been rebounding phenomenally. He's rebounding better than Al Horford and Robert Williams.
Facts.
He's been, having to just do so much. Somebody got to come help him somewhere.
Yeah. Facts.
Somebody got to come help him.
Yeah, got to, man. Streets.
Yeah, man. I don't know if they have the personnel to play fast, so to speak. I don't see the point guard they got that can really push the ball like that. I know they can, get the rebound and advance the ball quickly up the court, but I don't know if they can sustain the fast play, just because of their personnel. But like it comes down to that 3-ball, man, for them. If they hitting that 3-ball, then they're in the game. I think Miami need to cut down on them turnovers. They had 15 turnovers last game.
Oh Lord,
They usually don't turn the ball over a lot. Miami. So that was uncharacteristic of them. So I think they cut down on the turnovers. Boston, man, I just don't like a team that shoot a lot of threes like that. You know what I mean? Especially them, because I think Tatum and them should get to the hole more. I think they need to shoot more free throws. I think they need to get to the hole more, shoot more free throws, put a little more pressure on the interior of the defense. Because if you can get Bam in foul trouble, man, who's after him is Cody Zeller,
What?
and trust me, I know all about Cody Zeller.
Yeah, you do.
He's a hard-working player, but he's no rim protector. So I think they need to, put pressure on the rim, try to get Tatum and them downhill. They're at home. They're going to get some calls. So that's what I would do, man. And I probably wouldn't shoot 45 threes at home tonight. I'll probably try to cut that back and try to put more pressure on the rim.
Yeah, I agree with Street. I definitely agree with Street. Yes, sir.
What came to my mind was those first. Remember, I was saying in our series against Boston, that first 5 possessions that Boston had, they just kept going to the rim. If y'all play like that in this game moving forward, Boston's winning this series, man.
Rock ain't trying to hear that.
I know he ain't trying to hear it, but he.
Rock ain't trying to hear it. I know it. Rock said, "Y'all leave me alone. Leave me alone."
I need a favor from Philly G.
Like Street said,
he's right though. They gotta play with. They gotta
absolutely.
Play,
he absolutely
downhill.
right.
So y'all game,
Wall Street was right. We gotta play downhill.
Yeah. Street hit it. Yeah,
we didn't have Embiid. If Miami gets in that foul trouble, if they don't have Bam, Tatum's gonna be going to the hole like he did on who was it? Harrell, I think, was there. If they go into the hole on Cody Zeller like that, it's game.
Whew, Cody Zeller. You had some, you had something, Deuce?
I just need Philly G to stop bringing that series up. That's all.
Look, man.
Yeah.
Until next season, I'm probably it's just gonna piss me off every time I see him.
Joel and James.
51, bro. 51.
Pitiful.
Oh man.
It's just that last game that game 7.
Drew to the game.
We were good.
I know, right?
We were good, bro. Then they started lighting us up, and it was like what 74-30 or something like that. It was just it was bad. It was like what just happened.
The end was there. No heart
whatsoever.
They Kano want to come back.
Harden kept walking up that daggone floor. I was like, man, forget it. They don't want it. They don't want it, bro.
Oh, man. Shout out to Drew to the game. I know, right? Shout out to Drew to the game. The power of positive. Oh, GC. Yo, GC was happening, baby. The 504 down there. 504's in the building. Mr. President, man. So, I mean, what kind of pace? Fast pace, slow pace? If you was coaching the Celtics, what would you do tonight? What's the game plan?
I just I find it very funny that the two biggest Joel Embiid fans on the show are down there talking about play your game. Y'all really on that trust the process.
Put some respect on the name now. You gotta say MVP Joel Embiid.
And we all saw what playing for an MVP got you versus what playing for a championship will get you.
At least he won MVP and we in the playoffs.
It's funny. It's funny how the two big Joel Embiid fans are here trying to tell T-Rock and Boston to keep trusting the process. I mean, if you keep going to a restaurant and they give you bad food, you gonna keep going back to that same restaurant? No. You need to change up your game plan. Like this is what having a legitimate head coach would do for you. You can't keep putting up all them bad shots, having people turn the ball over, and not taking advantage of your athleticism and whatnot. Caleb Martin is going off on Boston. Caleb Martin, who the Hornets left for scraps after last season, is going off having a career year against these Celtics. The one thing that Boston was doing in Game 4 that was different from earlier in the series was you had Rob Williams in there playing like a big man. He was showing them flashes again. He had that big block in the game. I think it was on Jimmy Butler. He was playing all right. They got to somehow, some way, they got to get tough. They got to get built for it tough, play some gritty defense, get in Miami's face, try to knock the shooters off the ball. You know, turn. Hey, man, if you got to get in a little foul trouble to send a message, Like, let them know, like, hey, we ain't no pushovers. We ain't no chumps. We came here to play ball, and that's what we going to do. And you got to protect the basketball. Don't give it up because you're going to give the other team some extra chance points. Put more points on the board. Again, Caleb Martin from the corner. So just play tough, play fast, and play some defense, first of all, and stop relying on Tatum and Brown to put up all your points. Use some of the other players on your team. Like if I'm Jaylen Brown and I'm trying to drive to the paint and I'm getting double teamed or I got a horrible angle at the basket, bump John the foul. What's up, little man? Raider Nation in the building. Next generation of Raider fan.
Right.
If I'm Jaylen Brown and I'm driving to the basket and I'm getting double teamed and I got a terrible angle at the shot, I'm not going to still try to take the shot and hope the refs call a foul because they ain't calling fouls all series. Kick it out to Marcus Smart. Kick it out to somebody on the corner or something. Somebody get open. The head coach needs to scheme his guys open. You know this team at the back of your hand. You've been coaching them all year. If you know what each player's strengths and weaknesses are, put them in positions to win. Do something because games 1 through 3 ain't showing me nothing, and I ain't counting game 4 because that was his fool's goal, like I said earlier.
Somebody ruffle Mark Fellas a day, boy.
The problem I have with it is how the things you named, other than scheming them to get them open and put them in the positions that they need to be, how much of that stuff was player performance? I can't make them not turn the ball over. I can't make them make the jump shots. I can't make them not make bad plays. Those dudes need to come to play. Joe Mazzulla can draw every X and O on that board, but until Jaylen Brown decides to arrive to the arena,
it has to be executed.
It doesn't change. That's my thing. Somebody's got to come out and have heart and play and fight, and that's what happened. That's what we saw. We saw a team that was backed into a corner, and they fought their way out in Game 4.
Right.
That ain't got nothing to do with Joe Mazzulla. Them dudes knew their season was on the line, and that's why they played that well.
That's true.
You know, but that ain't on Joe Mazzulla. Somebody got to have some heart. I don't know who the leader and the vocal leader of that locker room is. I feel like it would be somebody like Al Horford, or you know, maybe Marcus Smart or somebody like that needs to come in and be like, look, it's time for us to play. It's time to wake up. You know, it's going to go home from here on out.
Yeah, it's probably they probably don't have that vocal.
They don't. I don't think they have it. Their locker room to me, the locker room to me, again, no disrespect to T-Rock, their locker room chemistry reminds me a lot of what I see in Minnesota out west. Just no leadership, nobody really standing up, taking charge, and I help that team out. If they had like a Jimmy Butler, or if they had like a LaMelo Ball or LeBron James or somebody in there, they probably would be all right. But when things get tough and your back is in the wall against the wall,
Rajon
Rondo. Thank you, host. But if you in that foxhole and you can't count on the guys that you're in there with, you probably looking up like, I mean, it ain't no hope. If our best players can't do nothing, what am I going to do? There's nobody on that team that's there to motivate them and get them fired up. And I put that again on the coach. Like, how easy can it be to fire up your squad to do something to show some kind of heart in the conference freaking finals, bro?
25.
What is y'all motivation to make the playoffs?
I'm gonna paint a picture for you.
It's hard for Steve Clifford to get the Charlotte Hornets to perform.
That's because we ain't got no talent,
game.
What is y'all motivation to get in the playoffs?
25,000 people, Mark, come to a building to see you.
Damn, Mark.
That don't fire you up. That alone should make you want to play.
25 coming in and I said
that you're in your home stadium.
It's on the players. It's on the players to get motivated.
But Deuce, I said that Tuesday though.
Eastern Conference trophy is in your building, and they're not prepared to give it to you tonight. That doesn't fire you up.
Man.
That's what I'm saying, Deuce. I said that exact point Tuesday night.
Say as Joe Mazzulla to fire you up.
But there is though. There comes a point in time in any sport, no matter what age you are, there comes a point in time during every athlete's career when you in them tough times, things aren't looking good. You got all the talent in the world, but you can't get out of the darkness. You can't get out of the closet, whatever phrase you want to use. That's when the coach steps up and motivates his team to keep going. You are a prime example of that, Deuce, my man. Because God knows I had written your Steelers off a long time ago last season, but because of your head coach and the things that he brings to his team, y'all don't ever finish with a losing record.
Yeah, because the guys in the locker room are receptive and they bought into the system and they know what they need to do. They trust Coach Tomlin to what his sayings are true. So if Mike Tomlin went into a locker room who wasn't receptive, if we had a team full of Antonio Browns, then we would have had a losing season. Or if we didn't have any guys with fight. But you have the Pouncey brothers, you have Joey Porters, you have Cam Haywards, you have guys like that who are willing to echo that message. Because when you're in team meetings and Tomlin isn't there and it's just your position group, who's echoing that message coming from the coach? So my question to you is, who on the Celtics bench is echoing Joe Mazzulla? Because I guarantee you're not sitting there, twiddling his thumbs. I'm sure he is trying to motivate his team. But if those guys can't go out there and take that message and play, especially given the circumstances being down 3-1 and that trophy being in your building, named after one of the greatest Celtics ever, and you can't get up and fight and play for your postseason lives, that's not on Joe Mazzulla. And unfortunately, there's been a lot of coaches who have fallen to that, and we think it's all on the coach when a lot of it's player performance. And, Philly may be partially in that situation. But at the end of the day, if you're a Boston Celtic, if you're going out on the floor tonight, you have to get it done. Not the guys sitting on the bench. They're going to put you in the right position. They're going to call the timeouts. They're going to do all those things. At the end of the day, you have to play ball. That's all it is. That's all it's going to boil down to. Because that's all they did in Game 4. They fought.
Did they fight or did they get lucky? Again, that was fool's gold to me, Game 4.
It may have been, but I saw an inspired Celtic team. I saw a look in Jason Tatum's eye that I don't think I've ever seen. I didn't see that look in his eye Game 7 against us. He coasted to that game, that 50 ball. He was just hot. That dude went out there and willed his team to a win last game.
I personally didn't see it, but I'm going to take your word for it. But again, like I said, I think especially when times are tough and your back is against the wall, even if you got all the talent in the world in your team, it's still up to your coach to try to pull that greatness out of you. It's something about a great head coach can pull his team out of the toughest situations and make them believe that they're champions.
Gotcha.
I hate to keep going back to football, but look at how Dick Vermeil motivated the Rams after they starting quarterback got hurt in the preseason. He motivated them all the way to a championship, man. So you can't tell me Rich Bisaccia with the Raiders, after all the John Gruden and Henry Ruggs mess, he came in, motivated that team, led them all the way to the postseason. So again, I definitely agree. That's Mark Davis. Don't get me started. But what I'm saying is, like, I agree with you. At some point, it is on the players to, I hate to use derogatory terms on the show, but it's up to the players to get some, a little something between their legs. You know what I'm saying? Let their balls drop a little bit and man up.
Testicular fortitude.
Thank you, T-Rock. Because again, after the way that they got their ass kicked in Game 3, and this is the conference finals, it's one thing to lose like how the Lakers did, but to go out there and just straight get your ass whooped on national TV, bro, come on, man.
And I think that was the thing that propelled those dudes to. Sometimes you got to get punched in the mouth like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's got to take them dudes because they took them lightly in game. Everybody says the series doesn't start until the home team loses.
Oh God!
That happened Game 1, right? True. Then it happened again Game 2, and you still didn't wake up, right? And then Game 3, you got slapped around. You got embarrassed. You got beat by 30, and then you wake up in Game 4.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing Joe Mazzulla can do about that.
You still got 3 games left.
There's nothing Joe Mazzulla can do about that.
It's the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox in 04, man. When Johnny Damon hit the grand slam, boy, that was it from that. That was it. When Boston, when Johnny Damon hit that grand slam, that was a wrap.
Yeah, and I will say this. It's good to point out that the city of Boston is the only city in the professional sports to be down 0-3 and come back and win a series. So
that's why they say Boston strong. That's their motto, Boston strong.
T-Rock, you got that on your side.
Come on, Rock. I see you had something to say.
Oh yeah, about what Mark was saying about the whole coaching motivation. I played on a basketball team where we were undefeated. This is recreation league. Played on a basketball team, we was undefeated. And we had a big game coming up. Our best player on the team didn't need to be motivated. Our best player on the team was walking through these people's gym like he owned the place. He was so confident. Like everybody else, I was nervous. I was like, "Hey, this is a big game." I looked over at him and just seen him chilling, walking past. Look, he didn't care it was a big game. And in the game, this man hit a 3-pointer from half court, got fouled, 4-point play. It was the first play in the first possession of the game. We took them people's heart. He took them people's heart after hitting that shot early in the game. So sometimes it's not our coach ain't say nothing to us that he ain't already say to us every game. He ain't had to motivate us. We was motivated by seeing our captain, our alpha of our team. He was ready. That's what got us ready to play. And we end up winning the championship, going undefeated and winning the championship that year. I'm the only person I can really say I played on a championship team and we was undefeated and won throughout. I don't think no other recreation team in my city has done that. So, but yeah, it goes to show it's about what's inside the person.
Yeah,
coach can say whatever he can say, but if you ain't got the heart and the desire to go out there and already be motivated with your season on the line.
It's called a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's what Jason Tatum is. He's the one that's going to motivate the team to keep going.
Oh, yeah, he's a dog. He's a dog.
All Mazzulla can really say is
Jimmy Butler
our guys is try to win this game. Tatum's out there on the court with his boys. During this game, you're going to see him take some leadership or take on the leadership and see him vocalizing it. And that's going to push them to win this game.
All the time, Mark. We always talk about how AD doesn't have a motor. how someone has to get him up to play. We talk about DeAndre Ayton, guys that we have to wake up and we have to make plays. You can't win with 5 of those.
You can't.
Clearly, with you can't win with one of them. We've seen that. That's right
James
now.
Harden, yeah.
And, Aiton, Harden, guys that you have to send gospel songs to for them to wake up and decide to play in big games. I don't need to prime you up when the everything has been set. Everything at the end of the day, all you gotta do is come in and play. I shouldn't have to wake you up and fire you.
No.
Do that. Does it help?
Kobe Bryant wasn't
absolutely, but I shouldn't.
Kobe Bryant didn't do that. I don't know.
Well, Kobe don't count. He had Mamba mentality.
Can we leave Ayton out of this? Ain't close.
Nah, he's the best example I could have gave.
Yeah, I see where he's going with that. It's no even need, because I had 2 questions, but it's no even need me to answer the question because you guys see that's the beauty of this podcast, because these guys, they bring it. I don't even have to ask the question now because y'all don't answer my questions with this whole thing right here. This is the beauty of it. But I will ask this one final question before we go into trivia is now Vincent, we all know Gabe Vincent is out, doubtful. I don't think you're going to play with a sprained knee. Most likely, you're not going to put any weight on it. Ankle, sorry. You're not going to play with a sprained ankle. You're not going to really put too much weight and pressure on it unless they're going to give this guy, unless he's really, really going to give it a go and, tape it up. But it's going to be difficult, the style of play that he plays, and he's a spot-up shooter where you use, majority of your legs to shoot. But anyway, he might be doubtful. But my question to the panel is, can Jimmy Butler, a dog that he is now, he just solidified himself as a dog, but can Jimmy Butler handle the pressure of being a point guard, shooting guard, and small forward? And most importantly, close out Boston tonight. Because this is going to be a lot on his shoulder now that Vincent is out, and it's going to be on him and Kyle Lowry, a 37-year-old Kyle Lowry, matter of fact. So, I mean, do you guys believe Jimmy Butler can? Because he's going to have to close this out. He's going to have to now.
It can happen, but it won't. And that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jimmy can, but the beauty of it, to me, in my opinion, I don't think he has to be a point guard. You have a championship level point guard in Kyle Lowry. You have a guy who's been here before. He's won games like this before. Yeah, he had Kawhi Leonard, but no one said he had to be the number one scoring option. He just needs to be able to initiate the offense, do the little things. He's one of the best in the league at drawing fouls and taking charges and being a hard-nosed guy. And that's why he fits the bill in Miami so well. So I think they'll be fine. You just got to do what you did in 3 games. I mean, don't go away from what you've done to be successful.
But this is different.
He can step in that spot. He's not going to shoot the ball as well. Right. But I think he's able to get the ball to Caleb Martin and Max Strus and Duncan Robinson, and he knows how to find those guys. Especially the lights won't be too big for him.
Yeah, the reason why I say a lot on Jimmy running the ball down and point guard shooting guard and all that, because the Heat, they don't have any guards now. Vincent is hurt. Oladipo is gone for the whole playoffs. Tyler Hero's gone for the whole playoffs. I mean, so now you have to depend on. I think what's going to come down to is bench, and because now you got to depend on Duncan Robinson, and like you said, you got to put on Max Strus now. So now you got to depend on these guys. I think Boston. Oh man, I mean, Miami. They win this game, they're going to be. It's going to be a hell of a fight in cardio wise. As I say, because these guys, they're going to be spent. I think Jimmy Butler is going to play the entire game, but I don't want to do too much talking. What y'all think about it? Everybody shoot at it. Anybody?
Couldn't agree with you more, host. Yeah. I mean, we saw in the bubble, if there's anybody in the NBA who you can look at them and you ain't got a question, they got some dog in them. You already know what they're going to bring. It's Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler going to give you a fight. He going to give you that motivation to go out there and give it everything you got. He might not have the best of games every night, but he gonna give you 110%. So
yes, sir, he will.
If anybody gonna put up a fight and carry him home, it can be Jimmy Butler. I believe in that.
Yes, sir.
I'll go back even further than that. When Jimmy was knocking down these game winners for the Sixers, we knew that he had the dog in him then. Even before then, when he was with the Bulls, he had dog in him.
Oh man, definitely with the Bulls.
But this Miami Jimmy, I ain't never seen nothing like this.
Play out Jimmy.
This is beyond Jimmy. Like Jimmy's
Amen, GC.
Yeah,
this
Amen.
is white hot.
You're right, GC.
If
Yeah,
you
white
wanna
hot.
be
There you go, Philly G.
specific. White hot.
Yeah, like the old Heat.
Street.
Yeah.
Street, talk to me, man. You down there silent night on us. What's going on?
I think Jimmy got to get 40 tonight, man. You got to go for 40. I think Bam will at least give you 25. And then Kyle Lowry, he got to be up there. If he ain't giving you 15 points, he need to be up there with the 9-10 assists. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think that's the only way they're gonna have a chance, man. Them three got to play big tonight. They really got to play
big, bro. It's just like Philly G just said. They got to play big. Got to play big.
I think a double from Kyle Lowry and they win. I think he gets 10 points, 10 assists.
Easy.
He puts them in a great position.
Easy, bro. If Kyle Lowry has a game, if he has a great like Dude just said, just an easy basic game, they're in trouble. They're in trouble because I think Jimmy's gonna pull the rest of the load, and then you
they're gonna have to match what's on the other side, man. I think Tatum getting 25 to 30 points tonight.
My thing with Boston, I think that Grant Williams, holy smoke, that dude is I think he is the pin cushion or doormat for the Celtics. There's nobody on that team that take blows like Grant Williams.
Yeah, he got stepped on by Embiid.
Man, he gets
big shots though.
Yeah, he does. And he plays. He goes in the trenches for you.
They may need to give him more minutes.
Yeah, they do.
He's an off the ball pest too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He is something else. I like his work. I really like Grant Williams' work. I like his hustle. Now, as far as him shooting, I wish he'd come in mid-range a little bit. Stop shooting threes, man. Like, you hit a couple, but
that's what I was
come in.
For
he got a Draymond Green type game to him because he can pass that ball. Grant Williams can pass. He's a great passer.
They should definitely dominate Miami in the paint because I know they can. Bam is great, but I'm just saying you can get to that hole or at least hit the mid-range. As far as threes, it all starts with Tatum for me. Like I said, I know last series was last series, but going into this series, like he just got hot in these games and it trickled down to everybody else. Yeah. That's what has to happen for Boston to win this series alone.
Yeah.
But it starts tonight. And much like Deuce was saying, I think it was Deuce earlier. You don't need more motivation than what you got now. That Larry Bird trophy is your motivation, man.
Take your time, man. Take your time. Take your time. It's like getting a woman.
Get up that court and don't
take
get
your time with
it, violation.
Yeah, take your time, boy. Take your time. Rock with Rock just being quiet. Rock like, man, I'm just
Rock was gonna say something, but no, go ahead.
Go ahead.
What you saying?
Go ahead.
You was asking about the Jimmy Butler and his motive.
Yeah. No. I said Jimmy Butler. Can he withstand this? Because he's gonna be playing a lot of positions now that Vincent is out. He's gonna be taking a lot of shots too. And Oladipo's not there, Tyler Hero's not there, so either it's gonna be a lot of shooting. Duncan Robinson, because in Strus, that's what they do. That's what they do. That's their 3-point shooters. I mean, Jimmy Butler.
Only way we can slow him down is by as many defenders. You know what I'm saying? I say the only way we can really able to slow Jimmy Butler down is if we keep throwing Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Marcus Smart and a little bit of Grant Williams at him. Like we gotta throw like on that switch. We can't let him get a matchup where he's going to want like playing like Robert Williams playing him off the top of the key or Al Horford because he's going to go past him. But I think if we keep throwing the bodies like that we threw on him in Game 4, where we had Tatum guarding him, we had Jaylen Brown guarding him, we had Grant Williams guarding him, because eventually, it's going to take a toll on him. I think he's playing about 40 40 plus minutes in this series. So
Yeah.
eventually that's going to take a toll on Jimmy Butler, like it did
Yeah.
against the Lakers in the bubble.
That's what I was saying
He
about.
had to
That's
go
what I was saying on the
off
bench. Yeah, he
in
did.
order for them to really, you know what I'm saying, for him. And after that, he didn't have nothing left. So I mean,
Yeah, and they don't have a bench.
tonight I see him doing what he usually do. You know, he gonna get buckets. He gonna get to the free throw line because the refs love giving Jimmy Butler phantom calls and whatnot. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But it is what it is.
He gets some.
He be getting some phantom calls.
Tatum get most of them though.
Oh nah, not this series. I done seen Jimmy Butler flail his arms up in the air off a layup a few times and get calls. I done seen Kyle Lowry do the same thing. So you know, he be flopping like a mug.
Cal does that.
Like Marcus Smart.
Yeah, they both be flopping. I say that. Him and Marcus Smart
Marcus Smart flop like a
they the
fish,
flopping brothers. Marcus Smart and Lowry. So you know it's gonna tonight it's gonna be it's gonna be a close game, but you know what I'm saying.
You go to the rim, the refs can't hit anymore. You gotta attack the rim. Y'all ain't attacking the rim. That's the problem.
I done seen Tatum and them boys. I done seen Tatum and Jaylen Brown attack the rim so much.
He jumped in the Philly G Club. Triple.
We seen Jimmy Butler complain about a shot to the ref. They holding my arm every time. The next thing you know, he get that call 3 straight times. Come on, man. It's the playoffs. He supposed to be a dog and shit. A dog ain't supposed to be whining about calls.
Yeah, LeBron.
You know what I'm saying? They telling us to stop complaining about calls, but they just
I say let them play.
That's all I say. That's all I say. Play through it. But
yeah,
some of them refs, y'all know it's a ref crew.
Oh, we know.
Be calling the most. I think it's that Tony Brothers and them. They be making all type of phantom calls and.
Sixers fans know.
Let them play. Let them play.
That they like Boston.
T-Rock, we blaming the refs for our shortcomings now?
Hey,
don't y'all blame
make the playoffs.
Did you just blame the refs?
Make the playoffs, bro, and then you can hang with us.
Did you blame the refs for the Raiders?
Philly G, draft a good point guard and then come talk.
Did you blame the refs for the Raiders losing a football game last year?
I did.
Y'all didn't even make the play. I had y'all making the play.
I did, goddamn. That Baker Mayfield crap. That was a bull-ish,
like
boy.
what? And then they got him as a number one college football player. What is they all time? I think it's.
I still got the picture, bro. Got his face mask held back like this, hitting the ref just sitting there looking like.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, bro.
Yeah, I look for Jimmy Butler to do what he do, but I'm the person I'm worried most about is Bam. Bam always get us, so that's the only him and Butler. Them the only 2 people in that squad I'm really worried about. Everybody else, you know. And Caleb Martin being sneaky good, so
y'all gonna be all right.
They just gotta worry about them 2. Y'all
gonna
put Bam in foul trouble and make Jimmy Butler work on defense. Because whoever he be checking, that person got to make him work on defense.
Yep, got to put in that work, man. So we're gonna see tonight. Matter of fact, it's about to come on in a few minutes here. So right after this show, I will be headed downstairs to watch a little bit. I can't stay all night, but I'm gonna stay as much as I can. I'm gonna as much as I can check y'all out though. But that is game 5. Yeah, I'm gonna take a peek at it too. I'm gonna watch a little bit of it. I'm gonna watch a little bit of it. See what GC said. Make the playoffs. But yeah, that is game. That was the game 4 results of the Eastern Conference Finals, man. Again, that game 5 is about to be on in a few minutes, man. It's gonna be a banger, man. I think the rest of these games are gonna be a banger, but that is the talk of the talk. At the banger. No question, man. All right, man. So, man, we're at the end of the show. Man, for the first time in Real Sports Podcast history, man, we got double trivia tonight. Double trivia. Something that's never happened. Double trivia. So, double trivia. Both titles on the line. Let's get it going. Let's go. right. NBA trivia is up first. NBA trivia. It's been a while since Philly G been back on the show since he won the NBA trivia title.
I
He
won
is
and
back.
dipped.
And Rockstar Rock has been chasing that thing, so he had to do what he had to do to get here. So it's gonna be the champion Philly G versus Rockstar Rock, man. So before I start this thing, got to get the fight field going. Howard Finkel at the
The
announcement.
following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Real 2 Sports NBA Trivia Championship.
All right, all the marbles is on the line. The rules of the game is 7 questions. I will ask 7 questions. Whoever have the most after the 7 will be the Real 2 Sports NBA Trivia Champion. And you know how I do before I start this thing. Streets, who you got?
Yeah.
Man? You got Philly G or Rock?
Man, Philly G disposed of me in that that dunk contest. I don't know who I'm gonna go with on this one, host. Rock, I ain't seen Rock in the basketball realm yet. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go with the guy that knocked me out. Let's go with Philly G. All right,
Philly
Philly G.
G.
Don't make me
Philly
look
G.
bad, Philly G. Let's go.
I got you, brother. I got you.
All right. Mr. President, the heel.
Well, I know I'm supposed to go with my best friend-in-law and all that good stuff, and be able to go to Philly and say, yeah, I supported my best friend-in-law. He the champ. Nah, I gotta go with my dog. So Philly G, if you don't like it, bro, you're gonna have to go ahead and chill with it, man. I'm going with you, bro.
Rockstar Rock. All right, so it's 1-1. Deuce, you are the tiebreaker, buddy. The champ or Rock?
Well, me and Philly G have some trauma that we bonded with a little bit, caused by T-Rock and his Celtics. T-Rock also took the NFL championship away from me to give it back because he didn't want it to go to the NBA side. So I'm rocking with Philly G. Philly G, I need 7-0 against T-Rock.
He just switched it up. All right. Oh, Philly G is on you, brother. The pressure's on you, Jimmy Butler tonight. And Jason Taylor. All right, man. The theme of the night will be 3-point contest winners. 3-point contest winners. All right. Philly G, you are the champion, so you get to go first. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Who is the 2010 NBA 3-point contest winner?
Ooh. You said 2010.
2010. Host. All right, 10 seconds.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. I don't know.
Okay, you passing it?
Yeah, I'm passing it.
All right, Rockstar.
The 2010 NBA 3-point contest winner. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Was it Marco Bellinelli?
No, sir. Your boy.
Oh, dang.
Your boy. The truth. One of my favorite players of all time. Love me some
He's in
Paul
my top
Pierce.
20.
Paul Pierce, man. I love me some Paul Pierce, bro.
I met Uncle Paul Pierce in DC.
Did you?
Wizards. Yeah, the Wizards game.
Oh man, that's crazy. It's crazy.
When he played for Boston, though, he wasn't playing for the Wizards. He was playing for Boston.
Okay. All right, Philly G's back on you. Nobody got that right. Philly G, here we go. Who is the 2006?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Oh, Philly G coming out fire, yeah. Philly G's on the board. All right, Rock. The 2001 NBA 3-point contest winner. 2001.
2001. Was that Ray Allen?
Ray Allen it is. Ray Allen it is. We got a tie. Oh, it's getting a little deep in it, Mr. President. Don't worry about it, because you in Streets is up next. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Philly G. 2003 NBA 3-point contest. Who?
Stojakovic, isn't it? P.H. Stojakovic?
I'll give you that. Peja Stojakovic.
Okay,
Come on, man. That's the wrong name, yo.
Yo, I didn't know what Philly G was saying.
I knew what he meant.
Yeah, I
I
know
had
it, man.
no idea.
I didn't
Peja Stojakovic.
I said Stojakovic.
All right, Rock. Here we go, Rock. Who is the 2013 NBA 3-point contest winner?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
2013 NBA 3-point contest winner. I'll go with Steph Curry.
No.
Oh, shit.
Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie Irving it is. Oh, man. All right, Rock, you got to get these two. Bro. You got to get these two. Down.
We can butcher names to get a point. So,
well, I mean, you still got the lead. Here we go. Who was the 1997 NBA 3-point contest winner? 97.
1997. 97. 3-point contest winner.
Somebody was born in 97. Damn. There's 3 transfers in there. I thought it was just 2. That was a good year, man. 97. Holy smokes.
Was it Steve Kerr?
Steve Kerr it is. All right now, Rock.
So it's
that comment you just made, now you got to erase that. Because you say that man butchered the name and got a point.
Yeah, Steve Kerr is his name. I ain't butchered.
No, I'm talking about what you said about Philly G.
Oh.
All right, so Rock, you got to get this one. If you get this one wrong, Philly G remains champion because he's up right now, 3-2 on you. Here we go. Rock, who is the 2012 NBA contest winner?
Ah, 2012 3-point contest winner. 2012. Let me think.
You got 10 seconds.
2012. I'm gonna go with. Was it Jason Capono?
Nah. Oh. All right, Philly G. Kevin Love it is, Philly G. Philly G.
Champ is here.
I studied them joints.
Relinquished his belt and got no belt.
Hey, it happens.
It happens. Yeah.
I studied that bitch too.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like,
the guy that you said, I believe he won 08. I believe, right? Yeah.
Right, he won back to back.
07 and 08.
All right, Philly G, Philly G, Philly Gzo, Philly Gzo, Philly Gzo.
The fighting cat. But good game, Rock.
Philly G,
damn, boy,
Philly
you was making me sweat on that last one though. When you said Capone, I said, man, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
All right, Philly G, you remain the NBA trivia champion. And he is Philly G, Philly G. With his championship belt. He defends it. All righty, man. We're going to transaction over now. Here we go. All right here. All right. Oh, that man. Oh, hell, he done stood up.
It's gonna be like four questions.
He done stood up, man. He done stood up. We got for the vacant NFL trivia title, man. NFL trivia title. We got Young Mark versus the Wall Dog himself, Wall Street. Wall Street, man. All right, Rock, who you got in this? You got Young Mark or you got Streets?
Going Mark. I ain't picking Street. He ain't picking me. It's like but the football knowledge, yeah, I know what Marcus Smart over there can do. So
Marcus Smart, I like that. Yeah. All right, Philly G.
I have a love-hate relationship for heels. You are my best friend-in-law. I have love for you, brother, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick Street, man.
Streets.
Look, he had my back. I'm gonna have his back. I know you got some good knowledge, but I know he got great knowledge as well. So this should be epic. But I got Wall Street.
Smart man. All
right. So I'm gonna go to the former NFL trivia champion himself, Deuce. Who you got, Deuce?
It's hard for me, host. And be honest with you, if I had to pick between the people behind these two screens, I couldn't do it. Both these guys are great people. If I had to pick between their NFL teams, I couldn't do it because I hate both of them. I had to pick between knowledge of the game. I couldn't pick because it's tough. But I'm gonna have to roll with Mark, man. He gave me my best fight. I had to clutch it up at the end and beat Mark. So I'm gonna have to roll with Mark. I got you, Mark. Don't disappoint me.
All right, we like the underdog roll. Let's go.
Okay. So now I don't have a champion. Neither one is champion. Usually the champion goes first. So I am going to do the honors by having the former champ Rock. Rock, give him a question. Whoever gets it right, go first. Or Mark, you want Street to go first?
Let Wall Street go first.
Rock get that title of former champion. He held it for 48 hours.
He pulled, bro.
I held it for more than 48 hours. Thank you.
Pulling the Eminem right now.
No, I always let my opponent go first, unless I'm the champ.
Okay. Well, Street. All right, Street.
I hope you don't pull a Papa Doc. Let him
go. You don't put the 8 Mile on you, which is that way. 8 Mile. All right, Street. He passed it on to you, Street. Here we go. First question. Which NFL player won the 2018 Offensive Rookie of the Year award?
Offensive Rookie of the Year. 2018. That was about what? 5 years ago. Oh, fuck me. Let me see here. Let me think. Probably was a quarterback, maybe a running back. Let me see here. 2018. Damn, that wasn't that long. How many years ago is that? 5 years ago?
But you got about 10 seconds.
I'm gonna go with Lamar.
Lamar? Nah. Mark?
2018. This is why I let my opponent go first. I'm gonna pass on that one.
Host. Huh?
I'm gonna pass on that one.
You passing?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that one.
All right. Nobody has it right. Nobody has
Saquon
it
Barkley,
right.
wasn't it?
Saquon Barkley.
I knew it was Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
Can't think of it.
Mr. Barkley.
Okay. All right, Street, back on you, Streets.
Let's go. Let's go.
Who holds the record for the most passes without throwing an interception to start a career?
Jesus Christ.
Tough one.
Who holds the record for the most passes without throwing an interception to start a career?
Host.
This is all time.
Hey, host.
I have no earthly idea. I'm just gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say somebody like damn sure won't my quarterback. Troy Aikman threw a lot of interceptions when he started. Let me see. I want to go with Garoppolo.
No.
Ah.
Mr. Marcus.
Because I know he holds a similar record, but I don't think it's this one. I know who it's not. I definitely know who it's not.
Winning.
I can think of a few quarterbacks who it's not. Just because I know he holds a similar record, I'm gonna go with Mitch Trubisky.
No. Well, Streets.
What the freak?
Oh, it was Prescott.
I didn't even think of Prescott. I'm thinking old quarterback.
Trubisky holds it for pick sixes. All right.
All right, man. Here we go, Streets. Back on you again now.
Should have put my cowboy hat on.
What year did the NFL move the extra point kick to the 15-yard line?
The extra point kick. I'm just gonna take a guess. What year is this? 2013. I'm gonna say it was. 2023. I'm gonna say it was 2000 and. Oh, hold on. No. Hey, how long has this shit been going on with this kick? I'm gonna say 2019.
No.
Oh, shit.
Mock.
2K13?
No.
15. Damn, it's been around there.
Host is up 3-0.
Host.
Oh, wow, man.
This is what I love. This is what I love.
All right, Street, here we go again. Who holds the record for most receiving yards by a running back in a single season with 1,048 yards?
This gotta be Marshall Faulk. I'm going Marshall Faulk.
Marshall Faulk it is.
Let's go.
Marshall Faulk it is. Marshall. All right, Mr. President, you got to get on the board here. What team was the very first to win multiple Super Bowls?
The Green Bay Packers.
Tie game.
Unfortunately, my favorite team's a part of that stat. But we ain't gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I know, right? Bastards. That's right, Jay on the track. All right, Street, we got to the nitty-gritty. 2 more to go. It's 1-1. One of these men will walk away tonight as the new Real Sports NFL Trivia title. Can Mark win it for the 3rd time? And Street has it the most. I think Street is a 3-time champ already. But here we go. Back on you, Streets. Who holds the record? Who holds the career record for most touchdowns scored, which is 8 in Super Bowls? The most touchdowns in Super Bowl.
Damn, I wanted to the quarterback thrown. Well, you didn't say thrown. You said scored, so it can't be thrown. So it has to be. God, it's one of these two guys. It's either 8 is a lot of touchdowns. What's career record for the most touchdowns scored? 8 in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna have to go with this guy, Jerry Rice, man. I'm gonna go with Jerry.
Jerry, it is.
Let's go.
There it is. There it is. Oh, final question here. It's going to the last one. Let's go to the last one, Deuce. Billy G. Rock. Here we go. All right. What NFL team, Mark, holds the record for most consecutive Super Bowl appearances?
The Buffalo Bills.
Oh, yeah, so that with a chest out. The Bills it is. So we have overtime here.
That is their legacy.
Facts. There's overtime here. I Street, overtime. Here we go. What team did Nick Saban coach in the NFL before becoming the head coach at Alabama?
What team did Nick Saban coach in the NFL before becoming the head coach? He coached the Miami Dolphins, wasn't he?
He
Dolphins.
He did.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's right. Straight.
There's a fight here. All right. All right, Mark. Here we go. Get this one wrong, man. Streets becomes champ. What NFL receiver holds the record for most receptions in a single game with 21?
Oh, I know this is
Because I'm thinking of one specific game where a future head coach got cooked. I'm gonna go with Tim Brown.
No.
It's not Tim. Okay.
Cooper Kupp.
No.
Who is it?
Brandon
Machine.
Yeah,
Okay.
against the Colts, right? Denver against the Colts, right?
Yeah.
Is that what he's playing?
Brandon Marshall got the record for most in a single game.
Congrats, Wall Street.
I was the underdog.
Wall Street.
Okay.
That's right. Straight. That's
All right.
right.
Against the underdog.
That's right.
Over against Street.
What you
4
say?
times champion, ho.
Oh man! All right. That was a
Host.
nail biter there, boy. But
How fitting would it be
Yes,
for
sir.
him to win 5 rings?
Can I see my
and
belt,
everyone
host?
in the
Can I see my
yes,
belt?
sir. I got you. But first, Wall Street, man. Wall Street.
Let's go. 4-time champion, baby.
My man over there doing the Cupid shuffle.
Yes, sir. Wall Street, man, just became the new NFL trivia champion. I'm sorry.
Right.
Streets.
There we go. Yes, sir.
Wall Street.
Look at that
All
gold,
right, man.
baby. Look at
All
that
right.
gold.
Well, that was a nail biter right there, boy. Like host got a piece of y'all again.
Yeah,
he did.
That dastardly host, I tell you, boy.
That's why we love you, host. Don't make it too easy for us.
I know, man.
No doubt.
Drunk. No. He the VP no more than president. The world got to be ended soon if Mark lose. Oh, you good, Mark? You good? Drunk. What up, drunk?
What's happening, pimp?
Drunk is in the building, man. Drunk is in the building. It's always gonna be good when drunk is in the building. Oh man. All right, man. We are at the end of the show, man. That's our show for today, man. As always, we can't thank you guys enough. Lord have mercy, we cannot thank you guys enough, man. For all your support and for watching another episode of the Real Sports Talk Show on a Thursday, oddball day, on a Thursday, man. Thank you guys for pulling up on this Thursday, man. It will return to its original date, which is next Saturday. The Real Sports Talk Show. We will return to its original date next Saturday. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up before you go, man. Before you go, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And you first timers, man, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell for all notifications, man. And again, I want to thank all 2,307 subscribers all over the world. Shout out to Mystery Sauce over in Paris, France. Showing his support, man, over there in Paris, France, man, showing his support for the podcast, man. We highly, highly appreciate it, man. All right, man. Philly G remains NBA trivia champion. Wall Street is the new NFL trivia champion. Mama, let Philly G, man. Get the words, man. Close us out, Philly G.
How y'all doing? It's y'all reigning, defending NBA champion here. Appreciate the love from all 2,307 subscribers. To everybody else watching the podcast as well. If you haven't subscribed, go subscribe right now. Give us some likes. Peace and love and positivity to everybody, man.
No doubt, baby. No doubt. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, watching and in the live chat, man, you can challenge for either championship, the NBA or the NFL championship, man. If you want to challenge Philly G for the NBA trivia title, if you want to challenge Wall Street, if you want to challenge Wall Street now for the NFL trivia title, all you have to do, man, is go to realsports.com, send us a message, or you can just come in the live chat and say, hey, I want to challenge Philly G or Wall Street. You can be champ for a day. You can be champ for a day. We will do that. We'll open challenge, man, to both champions, man. All right, man. Again, man. Thank you guys for coming out on this Thursday night. And we hope you guys have a happy and safe Memorial Day. Memorial Day weekend is coming up, man. And you guys just relax, enjoy yourself, man. Pretty sure everybody's gonna be off work. So you guys eat a little barbecue if you can. Man. And sit back and relax and enjoy your Memorial Day, man. And Tuesday, that following day, man, come on back because we got sports to talk about. Yes, sir. And we will come to you with some more NBA news. NBA. And we'll try to slide in a little bit of NFL in there as well. But definitely come on back next Tuesday, 7:05, right here on the Real Sports Podcast, man. We're going to get on up out of here. It's almost 9 o'clock. We're going to get out of here, man. Again, thank y'all for watching. We got the new champ.
Let's go, baby. Stay dry this weekend. It's going to be raining all weekend.
No doubt, man. Got to stay dry. Deuce. My man, Deuce. Rockstar. Good luck tonight, baby. Good luck tonight, Rockstar. Good luck tonight, baby. New champ, Philly G.
Shout out to my mom.
Same champ. Oh, shout out to Mom, Philly G, man. Shout out to her, man. No question, no doubt. Yeah, shout out to her. Happy birthday to her, man. And my man, the Cal Ripken of the Real Sports Podcast.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure.
Always, man. Always. All right, you guys, man. Again, thank you guys for watching. Y'all know my saying and how I do around here, man. Everybody, man, y'all be safe. Stay safe, man. We are out. See you Tuesday. Out.